Winter skies and evening songs. Everything is beautiful and nothing is wrong, but that's all right. I got the blue.
Well, his music show airs on public television stations throughout the United States. His radio show all over the world. Folk singer Michael Johnathon is the host of WoodSongs Old-Time Radio Hour. He is now turning his attention to help musicians who lost everything in Hurricane Helene here in East Tennessee and North Carolina. And we are thrilled this morning to have Michael here with us in the studio. Welcome to Daytime.
Good morning, Amy, and congratulations. You and Chris hosting a beautiful morning show for your community. It's important, and I'm glad you guys are doing this.
Well, thanks. Thank you very much. And we're excited to have you here through the snow. And I know you've been touring a little bit and really getting the word out about what you're doing. Of course, this isn't the first time that you have had a donation drive like this.
You know, whenever we have a huge platform, WoodSongs airs all over the world on about 500 radio stations, public television across the country, RFD television, so we have a big audience. It airs here in Johnson City on WETS. It airs in Bristol on WBCM radio. It airs on public television here, and so we reach out to our audience whenever there's a disaster, because there's three forms of communication. There's telephone, television, and telemusician. And so what we're telling all the musicians is that we're not forgetting you. You're part of the disaster of Helene. Because after the story drops below the fold, as they say, when other things take over, you know, the war with Russia and what's happening with North Korea and the huge fires going on in on the West Coast, we forget what happened in Helene. And these people are still homeless. They're still struggling, and when the emotional impact of those storms goes down, what's left is the heart. What happens to their heart? And I believe that love is the greatest transaction of the arts. It's what makes everything work. And so what we're doing right now for the third time is we're collecting 1,000 instruments from across the country. Guitars, banjos, flutes, fiddles. These are going to be given away for free at Warren Wilson College in Asheville, North Carolina. Just come, but tell all the musician friends that lost everything they had in these storms that we're going to provide you with the music of your front porch. We're going to restore the music of the living room. This is the soundtrack of America, and this part of America is sort of the focal point of this kind of music.
Yeah.
And so we want to help restore it. So all these instruments will be given away for free. Just go to woodsongs.com. There's a drop-off point right here in Johnson City at August Muse, right in Elizabethton.
Okay,
I just happened to notice that this morning, which is wonderful. There's about 30 drop-off points around the nation.
And then you've also got Birthplace of Country Music joining you over there in Bristol.
Yes, in Bristol. I'm going to be there next today, and they're a drop-off point collecting scores of instruments already. And so we're going to collect all of these in February, and in March we're going to be giving them away. Just the honor system, musicians just need to line up and get a free guitar, free banjo, free anything.
Well, and we know for musicians, being able to play that music is therapy, it's art, it's being able to have their instrument back and to give that part of them back has to be rewarding.
You know, I'm going to give you a very 30-second story. When we were giving away the tornado instruments, there was a little old man lined up, hundreds of people lined up. Little old man, 82 years old, wanted a Martin guitar, which is the Rolls Royce of guitars. I said, why do you need a Martin guitar? And it turns out for 52 years he would sing to his wife on his couch with his Martin guitar every night of their marriage. And the tornado came and it took his home, it took his Martin guitar, and they found his wife 200 feet away.
Oh, God,
and all he wanted to do was sit at her grave with his Martin guitar and sing to her every night like he used to. This is the power of music, and this is why we're doing it. It's the emotional part of trauma that is the soundtrack of America. And that's what we're going to do.
I love it. I love what you're doing. It's amazing. We're going to give everybody some information. You're going to play for us this morning.
Sure.
What you going to play?
You know, after World War I, there was a global disaster, global influenza. The president was sick. There was economic disasters everywhere. And Irving Berlin sat in a little room looking at all these dark clouds, and he wrote one of the most positive songs of the time. Blue skies shining on me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebird singing a song
Nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shine so bright, never saw things looking so right. Noticing the day hurrying by when you're in love. My, how they fly like blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. WoodSongs.com.